That's a poo. Herunefer, Herunefer. Is I, Saban Pukamut, coming to you live and direct, ready to get today's session started. All right, we're going to get in our adumbration and get it going. So we're going to start with all over body check-in. We're going to do it standing today. Then we're going to get into an abbreviated Asar Stance. We're going to get into the form. We're still on that lunar new moon phase. So we're going to get in the short form to the right. We're going to get in Lunar Cycle to the right. We're going to do a little bit of Qigong. Going to do a little bit of kneeling review. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a different meditation as we want to begin honoring this is Mental Health Awareness Month. And so we want to begin to highlight and showcase the tools that are readily available to you that we use in complement with many of the healthcare providers that you may know. We aid them in helping to maximize your health through utilizing our traditional tools. So that's what we'll get into today, followed by the alternate nostril breathing exercise, either before or after the meditation. You know how we do. Then you'll get into the wisdom from the sages of the ages, and we'll bow out, close out our Shiasha. All right. That's it. Let's take a look, see where we are. Okay, let's get it in. As always, we're going to start, we bow in, we say, to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. All right, Wu Chi. Pyramid hands. And then first we're going to step out shoulders width, parallel, and keep these hands here. You're going to shift that weight to that left leg and pick up the right foot. Change the direction. All right, put it down and wiggle the toes. One at a time. Working your way down from the big toe to the pinky. Getting it done, and we switch on over. And we knock out that left foot. Change direction. Place it down on the heel, wiggle the toes. Starting with that big toe, all the way down to the pinky. All right, shift the pivot, bring it back into Wu Chi. Shift the weight, get the body balanced. And Asar Stance. Pyramid hands. Draw out the right hand, bring the left into the chest. Extend the left. Tracing the Tai Chi diagram. And stop. Bring it to front and center. Bring that right hand into the chest, that left hand below. Pyramid hands. Shifting all the weight to the right, sliding that left foot into Uchi. And shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Feet parallel, shoulders width. And sink down. Sunrise is over the mountain as we go into the short form. All right, feet parallel, shoulders width. And we're going to go through the lunar cycle. Sinking down as you exhale. So now that we got all that movement in, we're going to finish right here. Start with the shoulder, the all over body check-in. We only did the feet. Want to get the whole body moving. Now we come around. This should be a lot easier now because the body should be fully warm. Right, try the other shoulder. All right, and do it to the front. Excellent. And we're going to get this left wrist. Change direction. Wiggle the fingers. Then we go one at a time. And we change hands and arms. Change direction. Wiggle the fingers. One at a time. And we go ahead, starting looking left and right, syncopated with your breathing. While you're looking right, take the chin up and down. Excuse me, looking left. And now looking right. And front and center, and looking up and down. Then we take the head around in a circle. Bring it around the other direction. And then front and center. All right, excellent. Now, I'm gonna have a seat because we're gonna get into our breathing exercise and meditation as we first work on the simple kneeling. Toes, heels, knees together. And come on back. Breathing normally, using your bellows breathing. All right, this is the simple kneeling. And you do it on the balls of the feet. Again, toes, heels, knees together. Chin is tucked. Hands are pulled into the chest. Thumbs are crossed, palms facing, touching. All right, and we come forward. And have ourselves a seat. Crisscross applesauce. Or simple lotus, as we have been wont to call it. All right. Grab our thingshas. So I sit in simple lotus or half lotus for me. Getting comfortable. Find a place where you are comfortable. Gonna have the hands, thumbs, index finger touching, palms up, resting on the knees. You're going to take that left thumb, block off the left nostril, middle and index finger in the center of the forehead, breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. and release. Exchanging hands, no breath. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. And release. Both hands, thumb and index fingers touching, palms up, breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Chin down. And release. Keep the hands, thumbs, index finger touching, palms up, eyes closed. Breathing normally. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Continue on that breathing pattern. Relax the body. Feel the body relaxing. With each breath, the body continues to relax. You want to feel the breath all the way through the lungs down, filling the belly with air. As you exhale, you release all the toxins, all impurities, let them go. You want to see your body as an empty bowl. So let it be the empty bowl. And through your crown, as you relax, you want to feel and see the knowledge water, information, healing coming from the universe poured in through the crown, filling your vessel, filling your bowl, your cup. Just breathe, relax. See the ancestors come and fill your bowl. Allow the mind to be at peace. Focus on your breathing. Remember, knowledge, wisdom, understanding does not belong to one culture. It belongs to us all. It comes through us. We are in the stillness to connect to the place that we all have access to that brings it to us. This stillness affords us a place of mental clarity, place of acuity and brightness and light. I want you to begin slowly opening your eyes, blinking rapidly and then slowing down the blink rate to normal as you become accustomed to the light in your room or space. Thank you. Body should be at peace. And now, I want to take this time to know that stillness and the work of slowing down, not slowing down the mind in essence, because the mind becomes the tool, but releasing the heavy direct attachment to the brain and to its processing the way that it does consistently, just releasing a little bit, not to separate from it, but to give you a few moments of peace, allowing the quiet to allow yourself to hear. Some may call ancestors, some may call God, universal soul, source, however you deem. When you quiet the mind, utilizing our tools or other meditation tools, it will aid you, particularly in having a positive impact on your mental health, along with the daily practice of our Tai Chi Chuan and Qigong and the meditation practice. Will slow things down. And you must remember, in this time of machines, in this time of what has been termed progress, sometimes the old ways are best. And it'll afford us an opportunity to slow down and be more fully present. We were not designed to multitask the way we've been taught. Right? Our multitasking has to do with how we maneuver and control this vehicle we call a body. That is one of the greatest efforts of multitasking that we do. So now, let's get into the wisdom from the sages of the ages. I'm going to grab a seat, literally. And I want to take the opportunity to say Eid Mubarak to any who may be joining us, participating with us, maybe practitioners of Islam. And Harun Affair, good day to all those who practice any other practice. Good day. Peace to you. Our goal is to restore to ourselves an understanding of peace and how that works and how we have access to it at our choice and volition. I'm going to start with the essence of Tai Chi, the literary tradition. Remember, when moving, there is no place that doesn't move. When still, there is no place that isn't still. First seek extension, then contraction. Then it can be fine and subtle. It is said, if others don't move, I don't move. If others move slightly, I move first. And from the teachings of Patah Hatep, teach the great what is useful to them. Be an aid to the great before the people. If you let your knowledge impress your leader, your substance from him will then come from their soul. As their favorite's belly is filled, so will your back be clothed, and their help will be there to sustain you. For your leader, whom you love and who lives by useful knowledge, they in turn will give you good support. Thus will the love of you endure in their belly. Your leader is a soul who loves to listen. And from the Tao Te Ching, atmosphere of innocence. All right. Use justice to rule a country. Use strange tactics to conduct battles. Use non-assertion to win the world. How do I know this should be the case? By this. When the world abounds in prohibitions, the people will become impoverished. When men have plenty of weapons in hand, the state will be in great confusion. When men have plenty of techniques and skills, queer articles will crop up in abundance. When laws and decrees are numerous and manifest, bandits and robbers will increase and multiply. Therefore, the sage has said, I practice non-interference, and the people reform themselves. I love to be quiescent, and the people become upright. I do not assert myself, and the people become wealthy. I cherish no desires, and the people become simple and innocent. In our reading from the prophet, truer translation from Javid Mojadedi. So this is Prophet Muhammad and Zaid. His fellow servants accused Luqman of eating their fresh fruit they were supposed to bring home. Luqman used to be in his master's eyes, in outward form the servant he'd despise. The master sent some servants out one day to gather fruit for him from far away. The others thought Luqman embarrassing. He was a dark-skinned, though mystically a king. And so they ate the fruit with such delight, led by their greed, although they had no right. When they returned, they gave Luqman the blame. Their master cursed him with his eyes aflame. To make him check the cause, he answered back. Luqman turned to him after his attack. Dear master, God has often made it clear. The faithless slave is not one he holds dear. Examine one who is faithful and who's not. Make everyone drink water that is hot. Then make us run out in the countryside on foot while you are riding at our side. You'll witness who has acted wickedly. This will reveal the hidden mystery. The master poured hot water in each cup and made each servant drink his last drop up. He sent them out then to the yard, where they were forced to run this way and then that way. They vomited once they had run about. Hot water made them spew their food all out. But when Luqman's turn came, since he'd not lied, water is all he brought up from inside. He'd shown such wisdom, though a simple man. Imagine what the Lord of being can, that day when all the secrets are revealed. What you would like to hide can't be concealed. Thank you so much for our time together this day. Peace to you, Hetep. Ankh Uja Sanab, life, health, and strength. Reciprocity, truth, and justice. Ma'at. We bow out and say to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Ashe. Respect to the ancestors, honor and praise to the eternal witnesses of the earth and sky. I bid you Hetep. Ankh Uja Saneb, life, health, and strength to you. And as we part, we say, Amen Re Nesut Necher, Aten Re Neb, Elok, Hetep.